All right, so let's get started. Thank you, Roxanne, for signing on, being here with us. We're glad to have you. This evening, we are doing a continuation from the last 2 weeks. We covered uh, allergies and gut health, and we want to continue with gut health and your immune system balance and how we could unlock the connection. As usual, there are two things I'd like to say. The first thing is to please take notes, get paper and a writing instrument because the shortest pencil is longer than the longest memory. The second thing is to stay away from the 5 worst words in the world. And the 5 worst words in the world are, I have heard that before. And chances are, if you've heard it before, the question becomes, what have you been doing with it? And also, I'd like to make two promises. One, you would learn something today that you can use right away. And promise number two, I'm available to work with you further. Let's go through our disclaimer. The information provided in this presentation is intended for general informational purposes only and should not be considered as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. As a naturopathic doctor, I am sharing insights and suggestions based on my expertise in natural health and wellness. However, it's important to consult with a medical doctor before making any significant changes to your health regimen, especially if you have underlying medical conditions, you are taking medications, or have specific health concerns. All right, so as I said today, we're continuing dealing with the gut, and we're looking at the gut health and our immune system, which protects us, or which should protect us rather. And we want to unlock the connection. We want to unlock the connection. So first of all, we're looking at our gut health and immune system balance, and we want to get a definition of gut health, and we also want to know its importance. All right. So we want to delve into the intricate connection between gut health and your immune system. So gut health refers to the balance, and of course, we want to identify that the gut is not dealing with the stomach. All right. The gut includes your large and small intestines, your intestinal tract. Uh, so gut health refers to, excuse me, the balance and the optimal functioning of your gastrointestinal tract. This encompasses a range of factors that includes digestion, absorption of nutrients, and the maintenance of a healthy gut barrier. All right, so that's a definition that we want to work with concerning your gut health and its importance. The balance and optimal functioning of your gastrointestinal tract, and that covers digestion, absorption of nutrients, and the maintenance of a healthy gut barrier. We're looking at the importance of gut health. And if you look at the picture there, why gut health matters. Well, for one, gut health matters for your immunity. It also matters with sleep, digestion, skin health, and mental health. So maintaining gut health is vital as it not only influences uh, the digestive processes in your body, but also plays a pivotal role in supporting your immune function. It regulates inflammation in your body, and it even impacts your mental health, right? There's a direct connection between your gut and your brain. Your gut is like your second brain in the body. And we want to give a brief explanation of the gut microbiome. The last 2 weeks we covered uh, what this is, and we want to know that it contributes to process it. Well, we'll get to that. Let me not run ahead of myself. All right. So at the heart of gut health lies the gut microbiome, and we say that these are particular bacteria in there are trillions of them in our stomachs, in our gastrointestinal tract, and they make up the microbiome, and they're very important. They actually teach and train your immune system when to react and when not to overreact. And we found out that we get allergies when our immune system overreacts, right? That's where we pick up allergies. So at the heart of gut health lies the gut microbiome. And this is a complex ecosystem beg your pardon, ecosystem of trillions of microorganisms that inhabit your digestive tract. And this plays a profound role in shaping your health. This contributes to processes, as we talked about before, such as digestion, metabolism, and the development and the regulation of your immune system. So it acts as a mediator, a crucial mediator in maintaining gut balance and overall health. Now, if we look at this here, we look at the importance of a balanced gut flora. So it says a key component to digestion is gut flora. So in other words, not everything that you eat, that we eat, is always digested. And if it's not digested, then you do not get the nutrient benefit that you should get from it, right? So a key component to digestion is a gut flora, and talk about it's a complex ecosystem of microorganisms, that's the microbiome, that live in your intestines. And these microorganisms made up of primarily good bacteria and small amounts of other microbes, such as fungi, um, and a long-term imbalance of gut flora, either having too much or too little, can cause inflammation, infection, and disease. So we need to strike a balance, a balance. So your gut microbiome directly shapes your immune system, and a balanced and diverse gut microbiome promotes what? A tolerant immune response. A tolerant, in other words, it doesn't overreact, and it prevents unnecessary inflammation and autoimmune reactions, right? In other words, your body won't attack itself if you have a healthy microbiome. On the other hand, there could be disruptions in this balance, and these disruptions are known as dysbiosis, and this can lead to your immune system uh, being dysfunctional. And that's when we said before, your body could be attacked by a host of things that you don't want it to be attacked by. So, what is the impact of your diet on your gut health? The food that you eat plays a very significant role in shaping the composition and diversity of our gut microbiota. So the question becomes, how does dietary choices impact the health of your gut microbiome? Certain dietary components, such as fiber-rich foods, fermented foods, and prebiotics, provide essential nutrients that nourish beneficial gut bacteria, promoting microbial diversity and a healthy gut environment. For those of us who were here for the last 2 weeks, and you can remember, what is the difference between the prebiotic and the probiotic. Does anybody remember?
Could I just make a suggestion?
Sure.
I'm here for the first time. I think the prebiotic is what feeds, it's like a food for the probiotic. It
Yes.
feeds the probiotic.
Oh, very good, Colette. And you were not here. This is your first time. Welcome. Welcome. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Very good. Very good. You get an A. You get an A. So the
And the
pro.
probiotic, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say, the probiotic feeds the good bacteria.
The say again.
The probiotics feed the good bacteria,
And what is the good bacteria?
the ones that cause your gut.
Right. So the probiotic is the good bacteria. The prebiotic feeds, nourishes the probiotics. You need to have a good balance, right? Very good. All right. So certain dietary components such as fiber-rich foods, fermented foods, and prebiotics provide essential nutrients that nourish the probiotics, gut bacteria, promoting microbial diversity and a healthy gut environment. So we need both of them, both of them. All right. All right. So let's talk seriously now, right? I'm not telling you what to eat or what not to eat. We're just talking facts. All right. Is that okay? All right. So let's look at what some would say are 10 worst processed foods. And the first one is what? Chicken nuggets, right? Anybody here loves chicken nuggets? No, nobody? Okay. What about hot dogs? Fake cheese,
No.
Lunchables, Spam, Twinkies, soda, artificial sweeteners, diet versions. What about French fries? Diets high in processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats can and will disrupt the balance of your gut bacteria and lead to dysbiosis or an imbalance. All right. And this is a condition characterized by an imbalance in microbial populations. And remember, we said we need to have a balance. So let's look at some research, right, by the National Institute of Health. Let's look at what it says. So researchers wanted to know if one fast food meal, a single fast food meal, was sufficient to reshape the microbial community in mice. Before I give you the answer, what are your thoughts? Do you think eating one single fast food meal could reshape the microbial community in your body? Just one. What are your thoughts?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, Colette said yes. Anybody else? We have one yes so far. Come on, folks, talk to me. Don't be shy. Talk to me.
I don't think so.
Huh? You said no? Okay. So we have one yes, one no. Who else would like to respond? Can one fast food meal reshape the microbial community in our bodies?
No. No.
Okay, we have one yes, two no's. Anybody else? All right. So, all right. Anybody else? Yes? Who's going to answer?
I would say no.
Okay. So one yes, three no's. Okay.
Because it takes some time when you
Really?
start to eat properly to reverse everything.
Okay. All right. All right. So the findings by these researchers indicated that just one fast food meal changed the balance of microbes in the gut of mice. creating a distinct pattern of metabolites produced by these microbes from the food that they ate. One meal. One meal. All right. So let's do something. And this is research here at the website. This is talking about McDonald's French fries ingredients. Now, who thought that McDonald's French fries would have ingredients besides salt and potato, right? But they have a host of ingredients, and I'm going to go through the list of each one. Potatoes, right? So while potatoes are inherently nutritious, frying potatoes at high temperatures can produce, compounds linked to inflammation in your gut, right? Remember, I'm going through the list. I'm going to 10 things that are in McDonald's French fries, the ingredients, right? Here, the website, right there. All right. Next, they have canola oil, soybean oil, corn oil, and hydrogenated soybean oil. Now, let me give you an idea. Anytime you're going to buy anything and you look at the ingredients and you see this word before that ingredient, don't use it at all. Hydrogenated, that's very dangerous. Okay? All right. So these oils are rich in omega-6 fatty acids, and excessive intake may promote inflammation and disrupt the balance of gut bacteria. Moreover, hydrogenated oils contain harmful trans fats that raises the risk of you getting heart disease. All right, let's continue. There's also natural beef flavor. Additives within this flavoring might irritate the lining of your gut, cause digestive discomfort, and potentially exacerbate conditions like IBS or irritable bowel syndrome. There's also hydrolyzed wheat and hydrolyzed milk, right? So hydrolysis is like the process of breaking down things into smaller pieces with using water, all right? Uh, Containing glutamate, these ingredients may trigger adverse reactions in those sensitive to MSG, such as bloating and diarrhea. And of course, there is there are adverse effects of hydrolyzed protein, that includes anxiety, asthma, attention deficit syndrome, bloating, burning sensations, uh, carpal tunnel syndrome, chest pains, depression, diarrhea, confusion, dizziness, drowsiness, infertility, insomnia, and heart diseases. All right? Good stuff, right? All right. Citric acid in the French fries, citric acid. Although naturally occurring, synthetic citric acid as an additive can worsen acid reflux and gastrointestinal irritation. Again, these are all ingredients in McDonald's French fries. All right. And then we have dimethyl polysiloxane, right? And this chemical, dimethyl polysiloxane, is the main ingredient in things like silly putty and breast implants, right? Silly putty and breast implants. And as an anti-foaming agent, overconsumption can lead to gastrointestinal disturbances. And we are told that dimethyl polysiloxane, which is found in silicone, is added to the cooking oil in McDonald's uses to cook French fries to keep it from frothing Okay. Taco Bell also uses it, Domino's, Five Guys, Chick-fil-A, KFC, and other fast food restaurants also use this chemical. And of course, we said it's found in silly putty. This is another ingredient in French fries. Dextrose. This is a form of added sugar, and excessive consumption can fuel harmful gut bacteria, contributing to dysbiosis or imbalance in the gut bacteria and metabolic disorders like obesity and diabetes. Sodium acid pyrophosphate. Phosphate. This is used to maintain the color of the fries. And excessive intake may hinder mineral absorption in your body, potentially leading to imbalances and weakened bones. This is an ingredient in McDonald's French fries. Salt, right? Table salt. High table sodium levels may elevate your blood pressure, increasing the risk of cardiovascular diseases and negatively impacting the functioning of your kidneys. There's another ingredient called TBHQ, and it's tertiary butyl hydroquinone. Tertiary butyl hydroquinone, and this is a synthetic preservative. Prolonged exposure has been associated with adverse effects such as nausea and potentially affecting the functioning of your immune system, right? And we say that there is a direct link between your brain and your gut. If your brain is sick, your gut will be sick. If your gut is sick, your brain will be sick. And last week we talked about a company called Rain International, and there's a specific product, a seed-based product that is used, is all natural, to reestablish the balance, the microbiome, the balance of the pre and probiotic in your body. And I recommend this to all of our clients here at H.E.A.L Lifestyle Academy. And I'm also recommending it to you. Next week, we'll continue deeper into the gut-brain connection. And as we will say that as your inflammation decreases in your body by using products like this Pure, your ability to absorb nutrients increases and your overall health and wellness normally improves because your entire body is connected. So your overall well-being is tied to your gut. And as you improve your gut health through proper nutrient and probiotic supplementation, you'll begin to feel an overall sense of calmness, clarity, and happiness, which are benefits you can't afford to live without. All right. So at the end of our presentation today, I'm sure there were questions or comments. We will continue on next week. Are there any comments or questions?